Presidency.
The reason I called you out here today, you're all fired. Yay! We're all fired! Check. Oh, I see how it is. He's much louder than I am. You make me out to be a mumbly idiot. Greg is really nice and loud. That's glad you left. I got the good mic now. Alright, yes. You have a question. Are you going to show me another weird trick?
No.
Okay. It'd be cool though if you could do that with your leg. You should work on that.
How long do you think the anime industry, as an anime it's wholesale, how long do you think it will last?
Last? Well, as long as they keep making it, I guess. You know, I mean, you still watch it, right? I think the only thing that we've seen though is that a lot of the dub companies, well, I guess they heard in Japan. When I was in Japan or whatever, I saw some of the guys that draw the manga and some other artists of the shows. They're all hurting because if the kids don't buy the anime here that are dubbed, which also have the sub on them, then they don't get money in Japan, and so basically they go out of business. You know, so a lot of them are trying to and Greg will talk about that stuff, but a lot of them are trying to marry some of the American companies here so that they can kind of work together, I guess, and just figure something out. But yes, there's quite a few of that stuff happened. Like I've seen a huge, there's a while when all I was doing was anime. But now most of my work now consists of doing video games and prelay work. Prelay is original animation. It's not, not anime. That's where I go in, I record my voice, and then they draw to it. So I'm seeing more of that stuff as opposed to anime. Is that good? Was that boring? You're like looking over there.
No,
like, so anyways, here's your answer. And you're like, whatever. Yeah. What was that?
What's your favorite moment in the recording studio?
My favorite moments? I don't know if I have any favorite moments. I can tell you funny moments. You know, funny moments? Well, maybe it wasn't funny at the time. It was kind of embarrassing. But I have two of these stories that I can tell you. One of them is I was working on Blistering. Check. What was that? That was weird.
Check.
Oh, that was you. So anyhow, Blistering. I was in there. I woke up late and I had to rush over there. I didn't get to eat breakfast, so I got in and I'm Kiba in there, so it's a pretty important role. So I had to make sure that I'm on top of my game. But when I'm in there, my stomach starts to growl because I didn't eat, when you're in school, it's embarrassing, so you shuffle your papers and kick your desk and try to make noise so nobody can hear your stomach growling. That way, they don't think you're farting or something. I don't know why it's so embarrassing, but isn't it embarrassing in school when your stomach's growling and everybody's fighting? That was just me tapping on the table. But you can't do that, obviously, if you're recording your voice, because you're making too much noise, Johnny. Stop banging away. What are you doing? So I'm in there, and in between my stomach growling, right, it goes like that, right? And I was like, what the hell was that? It went from to like that, right? Like I squeezed out a fart. I'm like, damn it. And in the booth they have a big window, and so I'm looking at the screen, and I turn over there, and they're looking at me. I'm like, hey, I swear I didn't fart in here. And they're all like, I'm like, oh, you come in and smell. It doesn't stink. But they didn't believe me, and they weren't going to come in and smell. Another time, I was working on, what was it called? Melody of Oblivion. And you watched it? I haven't even seen it. I heard it was okay. And so anyhow, I'm going in, and I got in, this time I got in early, and usually if I'm early, I try to get there 15 minutes ahead of time so I can scan through the script and figure out where I'm at in the scene. And so I get in there, and then I see the guy, the engineer, is adjusting the microphone in the booth, right? And then he sees me coming, and he like darts out the doorway as I'm coming in, and he like bumps shoulders with me, like, all right, thanks. What are you doing, weirdo? And then he's like, you don't have to go in there. As he's like walking away, I'm like, man, I'm supposed to be in there. What are you talking about? So I start flipping through my pages, and I'm like, oh, he totally farted in the booth. I was like, dude, I gotta stand in here. I gotta like breathe and talk. You left your poop particles in the air. What am I gonna do? I can't like, there's not a fan in here. So that sucked. It wasn't a good moment. That was like a bad moment. Bad cheesy fart, yeah. A specific other voice actor that I like to work with? You know, the funny thing is we do a lot of our stuff separate, like it's all by ourselves when we do anime. It's hard to say, you know? I mean, I always like whenever I go in and do something and it fits right when I see it later with the other character if they hadn't done their part yet. Like when I did Greg, we did like, if you watch it all the way through, you'll really love that show.
I love that
show. The very end is nice. And when have you guys have seen Wolf's Rain? All the way to the end? I thought that cast was really good.
Yeah.
I thought they did a great job. Steve Bloom is excellent. Crispin. I think Joshua said everyone in there was really good, you know? Not my own. No, I'm not trying to say that I'm great, but I was just saying that it was good. I really enjoyed it, like watching it to the end. I think I'll be, you know, Stephanie Shea I work with quite a bit. In fact, I'm doing some prelay work with her where we are actually in the booth together when we're doing it. We're doing a Nickelodeon show, but that one's pretty cool. I think it's Nickelodeon. I don't know, it might be somebody else. I look like an idiot, as usual. Yes?
When you were a kid, did you wish you could growl like that after watching it? You know, the wolf would notice randomly.
Randomly growling after watching this? I don't know, yeah. Kiva. I don't know. I didn't walk away wanting to growl. No, oh yes, yeah, absolutely. I wish that if I got angry, I could turn into a wolf and tear people apart. I mean, I studied Kung Fu so I can fight. I can't do that thing that girl does with her arm. You know?
That was me.
Sorry?
That was me that I did.
Oh, sorry. Next question.
Which do you enjoy more doing, voice acting or ADR?
That's the same thing, isn't it? ADR is automatic that.
Go after you do the voice, like to fix up the things, like the.
Yeah.
Like
No, ADR is not nearly as fun because it's like fixing stuff that you shouldn't have to fix, you know? Or usually like, well, what's the thing we did? The sound was all screwed up, and so I had to do it all over again, you know? Or when I did Devil May Cry 4, though, that was actually fun to go back through and do it again. Although I felt like some of my performance, or when I first did it, I felt like it was even better. And so having to do it a few times over and over again was kind of weird, you know. But it still worked, though, and it still felt right. Have you guys played Devil May Cry 4?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Pretty cool, huh? Came out of it. The only thing is they didn't reveal who he is. Who Nero is. Do you guys know?
Yes.
Have you guys figured it out? Okay, I don't think you have. Nah, you won't. Not until the next one. I don't think you'll figure out who he is exactly. Which was kind of like weird because they hinted at kind of like some kind of maybe where he's coming from, but not exactly. See you later. I like doing that. It's embarrassing.